Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Taurus, March 11, 2022. Personal matters come into stronger focus today, and you stand to gain insight into your deeper feelings and needs. You may be a little less adventurous today, with the moon in your familiar, secure solar 4th house all day. This transit inclines you to want to stick close to home, whether literally or figuratively speaking. Going out on a limb is not appealing at the moment, but it's a great time to catch your breath and build up your stamina and confidence. You're a little more self-protective and inclined to want to insulate yourself from change, distraction, and demands. You're in a healthy cycle to focus on security and business or practical matters, and good ideas or discussions today can motivate you to develop talents further or boost your income. Luna continues to ignite your emotionally driven 4th house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings, but it will join forces with lucky Jupiter in the process. Take a mental health day. Single or taken, you're finding your bliss, and you're doing it all on your own. Moreover, the moon's sextile to Mercury, celestial ruler of your 8th house of intimacy, sexual chemistry, and soulmate connections, adds a taboo layer of curiosity and intensity to the mix. Meaning, you could always opt for working from home, if you know what I mean. Remind your cutie what they've been missing. The more you focus on your career, the less involved you may be at home or with family. As Mars continues to square Jupiter, your sense of power is immense. You have the potential to be quite a leader at your job. However, this may result in spending more time at work than at home. Of course, this can pose tension, as your domestic life may seem a little neglected for professional passions. If this is the case, lean into the lunar energy today to spend more time tending to the home and family than work. After a friendly aspect between the moon and both the North Node and the dwarf planet Ceres in your financial sector yesterday, another friendly aspect today brings the focus back onto the income side of the financial fence. This time it is a friendly aspect between Mercury, in his final days in your income sector, and the dwarf planet Eris, in retrograde motion in your work sector. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. This relationship, if you can call it that at this early stage, is taking a weird turn already. You're both passionate people who sometimes want wildly different things. Will it work out long term? Hard to say. What you want seems to be magically in tune with the people you meet and socialize with. You feel a strong sense of identity and flirt with whoever you meet or find appealing. You care about your appearance, and there is certainly nothing unhealthy about that. What we do for ourselves largely begins with caring about how we look. One of the greatest appearance enhancers is adequate rest. Are you a rested person? Rest is easier to come by if you have exercised during the day, and a little goes a long way. Our lifetime habits determine how we look in the long run. A diet or a new suit is just a drop in the bucket. This is a great day for you as it's an day. The emphasis is solidly on finances and the pursuit of your career ambitions. With the added boost of energy you should feel today, you can expect to see this area of your life quite prominent. Watch the flow of your money to ensure that there isn't more going out than coming in. Long-term planning is essential for a feeling of control and security. However, reviewing your career goals once a year is probably not often enough for you. You're resourceful and quickly get to the point today. With your action-oriented frame of mind, you can be especially interested in starting something new or building upon an idea. This morning, you might battle some restlessness or impatience. However, things seem to fall into place as the day advances. The moon moves into your sector of joy for a couple of days, making it easier to tap into your needs for play, self-expression, and pleasure. Activities that entertain and offer you a fun, healthy challenge are a strong draw. Still, Transits later today encourage and reward simplicity. As you focus your attention, you're likely to find more opportunities through embracing your responsibilities. Committing yourself to a particular project can act to bring you down to earth. It also becomes easier to detach yourself from tensions and problems if you pour your energies into something constructive. You can take a load off your mind now by being productive. Your tarot reading for today. Death, the Devil and the Empress. You need calm and tranquility at the moment. You have been tried by long-lasting problems that never seem to get better. It plays on your morale and your daily life goes by so quickly you never seem to get a grip on it. You must have patience, create a bit of distance from a system that is going too quickly for you, and get some perspective on your situation. The card shows a character whose head is buried in the present, trapped by the rhythm of their life, unable to escape. The cards also show a pensive person, making a review of things. That's you. Take some time for yourself, free up your time to do things that you haven't had time to do for far too long. This time wasted while you are taking stock will finally gain you time, because you'll be able to focus on your true goals in life and stop just carrying on without a really clear vision. Every day you run around and do what's needed urgently. Then the evening comes, you go to bed, and the next day do the same thing again. Are you aware of this vicious cycle? You really must reorganize your time to find time for yourself. This rhythm is obviously not for you. It is too difficult. If you have too many obligations, take a week off to recharge and come back with clearer ideas. It is always useful, and your future success will depend on your ability to have peace of mind. Our eyes in the sky. An especially cosmic day is here, as the stars above us engage in a dazzling heaven's dance. Quiet time spent in reflection is highly recommended because the moon opposes Neptune later in the morning, making us all overly emotional wrecks. This also brings even more chances that you'll simply have the wrong idea about everything. Be careful also not to over-idealize anyone. Someone could easily take advantage of you if you put too much trust in them. Later in the evening, the moon trines Pluto, and you may not be able to see how much influence people you admire have over you. Be careful and make sure that they aren't manipulating you. This would be an ideal day to have a psychic reading or therapy session because it could expose secrets from past lives or reveal things from your subconscious. Because this is an inquisitive transit, you might find yourself wanting to discuss psychology as well. Ask questions, but be careful not to seem obsessive about it. You aren't the only one who isn't perceiving everything exactly right. With the moon in critical perfectionist today, you might be harder on yourself and the people around you more than usual. There's nothing wrong with having high expectations, but when you veer into extreme negativity, that's when the problems start. If you're a boss or parent, be very careful what you say to your employees. Your words have a big effect on people today, and you have the ability to crush dreams with your criticism or lift spirits with your encouragement.